Today I want to make you one video explaining why you should study in Norway and not in any other countries if you want to go to study as self-financing student. What do I mean by self-financing student? Self-financing students are students who are going to study in any country and they pay for tuition, fees, and the cost of living on their own. Those are the self-financing students. So there are some parents or some of the students themselves, they are capable of financing themselves to go to pursue those studies. So some they go to England, some they go to any other European country, some they come to here to America or Canada, or they go to China or any other country. So I'm here to give you a very good news that you have to stop going to those countries because you'll be using a lot of money, a lot of resources than you going to study in Norway. Welcome everyone, this is Ernest Boniface Makulilo EBM, and I welcome you to my YouTube, youtube.com/EBM Scholars. And in case today is your first time to come here, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, you know I've been talking about scholarships over and over. Yes, this channel talks more about the scholarships on how you can be able to process and get scholarship opportunities. But today, there are some people, they don't want a scholarship. They want to go and study and pay everything on their own. So what are their options? Some people, they ask me, which is the cheaper university in America? So I usually tell people, by cheaper, how much are you talking about? Because if you talk about cheaper, you are talking about 10,000, still that for me is not cheaper because that will be the school fees or tuition and fees. What about the cost of living? So basically in America or many countries in Europe or first world in general, the cost of tuition and fees and the living expenses, if it is very, very small, will be from 20,000 and above, depending on the school fees of that particular university. Depends about the cost of living on the city where the university is. I studied my master's at the University of San Diego in San Diego, California, where the cost of living in San Diego was very, very high. Tuition and fees in the university I studied was 36,000 per one academic year. So you see, it depends which university, which city you live. So the education can be that expensive. And even for those who are opting to go to study in Asia, Malaysia, going to China, going to Japan to pay for your school fees, yes, it looks cheaper. You are paying school fees about 7,000 US dollar. But at the end, you are also going to pay for cost of living. It can be more than 10,000 average in a calendar year. So why am I introducing you to Norway in particular? As I mentioned in the beginning, Norway is one of the countries on this planet Earth, also some other few Scandinavian countries, but Norway specifically has no school fees. There is no tuition and fees in all public schools. And that is started from kindergarten to PhD level. It doesn't matter whether you are a citizen of Norway, a citizen of European Union, a citizen of any country in Africa, citizen of any country in Latin America or in Asia or in America. It doesn't matter where you are from. As long as you get admitted to any public university, which they have a lot of public universities, is free of charge. So that's why I usually tell parents, if you ask me to study in America, what is the overall purpose? Is your purpose you want to go to study in America? Or your purpose is to get education of high quality, regardless of which country you want to go? Because why do you need to come to America? You pay 25,000 US dollar per academic year, while in Norway, there is no fees at all. What they need is only the cost of living. I will talk about that. How do you cover that one? But the tuition is eliminated, is out of the equation. So for that case, if you are going for bachelor, master's, PhD, you are good. What needs to be done is the cost of living. So when it comes to the cost of living, that is something else. Usual, in order for people to make sure that they'll give you admission, but in order to be able to get the visa, they want to make sure that you are for sure you can be able to sustain the life. So you have to show the bank statement, and later, I think before the visa or whatever, at one point you have to deposit the money into the bank in Norway. into the school. That means the money will be there, and when you are there in Norway, they'll be able to deduct to be giving you, to guarantee you that you are not going to be a public charge. You're not going to ask for public support from the Norwegian government. So, and the amount of the money they need per year is about 10,000 US dollar. Yes, it might look big amount, but remember, while you apply for the visa, they also give you the work permit direct. So once you arrive in Norway, you are allowed to work for 20 hours as international student. So if you're allowed to work 20 hours as international student, let's use a calculator here and see what does that mean. So if you are going to do 20 hours per week, so that means we are talking about per month is 8 hours. Each hour, let's say the minimum amount you are getting is $12 per hour. So times $12, it is in Norwegian krona, whatever they call that one. So this is the amount you are going to get in what? You're going to get in 960 in a month, average, times, let's say in a year, but usually let's times 8 months. How much will that be? Because in a year, when it is summer, you are allowed to work more. So let's say even put it per year, times 12. So if you times 12, this is the amount. So almost in the end, you are going to study for free. So the amount you'll be able to make in a calendar year by working, it is also more than that. So if you'll be able to make 900 per month, they take the fee, this whatever they take their money for tax and other things. Let's say you get by 700. In some of the cities, you can be able to survive with 700. Some might be more expensive. So in the end, you can be able to survive technically for free, even for the cost of living, because you will be working for 20 hours in a week. So that's why Norway is the best option. But for undergraduate studies, there is a catch I want to give you there. For the parents who want to take the students to do bachelor's degrees, you have first of all to search which universities in Norway provide bachelor degree in English language, because majority of the bachelor degree are offered in Norwegian. I think University of Bergen and other few universities, there are few courses in English language, but you have to go on the Google search and just put the public university in Norway or which university in Norway provide bachelor degree in English. Just is your responsibility. Don't ask me to start doing all the search for you. If you can search, you can find some few universities which provide English programs for bachelor degree. Masters, there are tons of almost every university, or every university for PhD and masters, there are programs in English. So I encourage you, if you want to self-finance your studies, you want to study in developed world, Norway is your best chance. Yes, there is Finland, there is Denmark, wherever there are no school fees, whatever. But on this video, I'm just talking specific about Norway, about Finland, about Denmark, about Sweden, about Germany. I'll talk about those countries later down the road. But specifically, this video is about Norway. So make sure that you take this advantage of this information and apply. The deadline for application each year for Norway is December 1st is the application year. And international students are going to start studying in Norway in August each year. They call autumn semester, or here in the US we call fall semester. So those are the few things I want to make sure that you understand about opportunities for self-financing students in Norway. So even if you don't have a lot of money, think about this one and how you can be able to plan and how you can be able to work on these plans in order to be able to succeed. Apart from that, if you have any question, you know how to get in touch with me. Thank you so much, everyone, and all the best for those who are looking for the opportunities to further their studies in Norway. This is your chance to get those studies. Goodbye, everyone. Hey, by the way, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? In case you haven't done so, what are you waiting? Bye-bye.